Good morning, students. I'm Harry, sir. So today I'm going to take up a new poem. The name is Daffodils. It is written by William Wordsworth. So before I start off with the poem, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the poem. What exactly is the poem all about? Okay. It's written by William Wordsworth, and William Wordsworth once went for a walk with his sister. It says, once when on a walk with his sister, he came upon a sight of a belt of daffodils besides a lake. He was going for a walk with his sister besides the lake, and he saw a lot of daffodils. Daffodils are flowers. With the wind blowing over the flowers. And there was wind blowing over the flowers. So the flowers were swaying in the wind. The sight of this vast expanse of yellow flowers inspired Wordsworth to write this remarkable poem. The sight of daffodils swaying in the air, looking at this sight, William Wordsworth was inspired to write this poem. So now let's get to the poem. Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills. The poet is trying to tell us that he is wandering like a cloud. पोएट हमें ये बताने की कोशिश कर रहा है कि वो लेक के किनारे चल रहा है और फिर बहुत से डैफोडिल्स देखे हैं. सो ही इज फीलिंग लाइक अ क्लाउड, बादल हवा में चलता है ना, चलता रहता है बिल्कुल स्मूथली. सो ही इज ट्राइंग टू टेल अस दैट ही वांडर्ड लोनली एज अ क्लाउड दैट फ्लोट्स ऑन हाई ओवर वेल्स एंड हिल्स. वो बादल जो आप देखते हैं वैलीज के ऊपर, वेल्स एंड हिल्स, वैलीज के ऊपर, पहाड़ों के ऊपर जो बादल निकलता है, वैसे ही वो वॉन्डर कर रहा था, यहाँ वो वॉक पे निकला था. When all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Suddenly, the poet, when all at once I saw a crowd, उसने एक भीड़ देखी. He saw a crowd of what? A host of golden daffodils. उसने बहुत सारे golden color के daffodils. He saw golden colored daffodils near the lake. And I know, and I suppose you know the meaning of host. Host is somebody like जिनका अपना घर होता है, वो होस्ट होते हैं. जो उनसे मिलने आते हैं वो गेस्ट होते हैं. तो वो एक तरीके से उन डैफोडिल्स का घर लग रहा था. होस्ट ऑफ गोल्डन डैफोडिल्स बिसाइड्स द लेक बीनीथ द ट्रीज. और वो सारे डैफोडिल्स, ऑल दोज डैफोडिल्स वर बिसाइड्स द लेक, लेक के बगल में, बीनीथ द ट्रीज, पेड़ के नीचे भी बहुत सारे डैफोडिल्स, डैफोडिल्स, अ लॉट ऑफ डैफोडिल्स, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. The wind was blowing and the flowers were swaying, fluttering in the breeze. जैसे हवा चलती है तो जो फूल होते हैं या पौधे होते हैं वो हवा में लहराते हैं. तो वही कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ. He is trying to tell us fluttering and dancing in the breeze. ऐसा लग रहा था, it looked like the flowers were dancing in the breeze. Okay, I suppose you got the first paragraph. Let's move on to the second paragraph. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. There were so many daffodils. The poet is comparing the daffodils with the stars in the Milky Way. Now, I suppose most of you students know what Milky Way is. So there are a lot of stars in the Milky Way. You cannot count them. आप उनको गिन नहीं सकते. It is the same. The daffodils were so many, इतने सारे daffodils थे कि poet has compared the quantity of the daffodils with the stars in the Milky Way. There were so many that it could not be counted. They stretched in a never-ending line. There were so many that एक line बन गई थी उनसे. Never-ending line. वो line खत्म ही नहीं हो रही. The line was never-ending. There were so many daffodils along the margin of the bay. Along the margin of the bay means जो लेक था उसका किनारा, that bay, उसको किनारे को बे बोलते हैं. उसमें इतने सारे फूल थे कि वो गिनना मुश्किल हो गया था विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ को. 10,000 saw I at a glance. विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ ने एक पलक झपकी, जब ग्लांस का मतलब होता है पलक झपकना, यूं करके उसने जब पलक झपक रहा था वो, तो उसके सामने दसियों हजार फूल आ जा रहे थे, 10,000 आई सॉ एट अ ग्लांस, कि मैं पलक झपकता था मेरे सामने 10,000 फूल आ जाते थे. टॉसिंग देयर हेड्स इन स्प्राइटली डांस. The flowers were, like the poet is trying to tell us that the flowers were so happy, swaying in the wind. They were dancing. They were trying to show the emotions. इतने सारे फूल थे जो हवा में लहरा रहे थे. Next paragraph. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. The waves beside them danced. अब क्योंकि वो सारे फूल एक लेक के बगल में थे, तो लेक में लहरें आ रही थी, ठीक है, तो लहरें जब आ रही थी ऐसा लग रहा था वो भी डांस कर रही हैं. लिखा है द वेव्स बिसाइड देम डांस्ड. वो वेव्स भी जैसे लग रहा था डांस कर रही थी. बट दे आउटडिड द स्पार्कलिंग वेव्स इन ग्ली. अब इस एक वर्ड पे आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान दीजिएगा. आउटडिड, लोगों को पता नहीं होता, दे डोंट नो व्हाट यू मीन बाय आउटडिड. आउटडिड मीन्स कि जो स्पार्कलिंग वेव्स इन ग्ली, जो वो लहरें चमक रही थी, उनसे ज्यादा फूल लहरा रहे थे. दिस इज व्हाट विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ इज ट्राइंग टू कंपेयर. मतलब वो फूल जो थे वो उस स्पार्कलिंग वेव्स से ज्यादा लहरा रहे थे, चमक रहे थे, उस वेव से ज्यादा जो वहां पे थी, जो लेक की वेव्स आ रही थी. अ पोएट कुड नॉट बी बट गे. मतलब गे का मतलब हैप्पी. ये सब देख के, looking at this, a person can only be happy. So the poet is trying to say that he had no options, he was so happy in such a jocund company. Jocund company means joyful, happy company. He was so happy looking at the daffodils. That's why he's trying to say, a poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. He was so happy in the company of daffodils, looking at the daffodils, he was very happy. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what well the show to me had brought. I gazed and gazed, but little thought. He's trying to say he was gazing at them, घूर रहा था, उनको देखता ही जा रहा था. He was looking at the flowers only. He was so happy. What well the show to me had brought. The poet thought of the poet has this thing in mind that what wealth in the sense, what richness, what richness the look of the daffodils had brought to him. He was so happy looking at it. Next. For oft, when on my couch I lie. He's trying to say when he went back home and he was lying on his couch. Couch, you understand, sofa kind of a thing. So when he went back home, he was lying on the couch. In vacant or in pensive mood. Vacant means empty. Pensive means when you're thinking something. You're lying on the couch like this, okay? And you're thinking. Your mind is empty, but it still has something. You're thinking something in a pensive mood. They flashed upon that inward eye. The daffodils that he had seen, they were flashing in his inward eye. You understand what is inward eye? The underneath the eyelids, when you lie back on the couch like this and you're thinking, there are a lot of things in your eyes that is known as the inward eye. So when he was lying on the couch, he was only thinking about the daffodils in his inward eye. They flashed upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. Bliss of solitude means happiness, eternal happiness. It was a blessing. And then my heart with pleasure fills. And looking at just the sight of the daffodils when he was lying, and he was thinking about the beauty, the richness, the fluttering, everything about the flowers. His heart fills with pleasure, just imagining, just thinking about the daffodils. And dances with the daffodils. And he is so happy that when he is lying also on the couch like this, okay, and he is thinking about daffodils, he is so happy and he feels that his heart is also dancing with the daffodils. He is so happy, he is so charmed by the beauty of the daffodils. So this is where I end the poem. Now, I am sending some questions also relating to this poem. So students, you can go through the questions also. And please reply. I want replies, I want queries. Negative, positive does not matter. I want queries, I want students to ask me. Please, don't just sit back. I'm doing it for you students. So please, stand by me and come out with all the questions you have. Thank you.